waypoint. Access denied. All hail. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Delta, written in the stars. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your dream. Huh? Born of ice and frost. Come on, focus. Think you can bully me? Brace yourself. No touching. For Rex Lapis. Here we go. Time for takeoff. My vision is clouded. Shadows of fate. All hail. Think you can get away? Let me scry. Decided by destiny. Sketch. Diana special. Think you can bully me? Access denied. Next on the agenda, born of ice and frost. Delved into destiny. Shaking hands. For Rex Lapis. Yahoo! Ha! Think you can bully? Access denied. Shine down! Rain cutter! Nova, get them! Everybody stand! Hey, yeah! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Let me weave you a puzzle. Nice and spicy! Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat this!
Another voodoo.
Born of ice and frost. Let's play! Blaze over. Time for takeoff. Written in the stars. Let me scry. Shaking and stirred. Let me... No touching.
How inconsiderate of you.
Access denied. Brace yourself. Pew-pew. This is long overdue. Let's play.
Did I scare you?
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Sketch. Here we go! Think you can bully me? Brace yourselves! Shadows of fate! All hail! Here we go! Time for takeoff! Delved into destiny! Shaken and stirred! Sketch! Diana! Decided by destiny! Born of ice and frost! touching. Shine down. Axe frying pan into the fire. Rain cutter. You're toast. Everybody stand back. There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Nice and spicy. No, my sword. There is no escape. Let's light it up. Out of the frying pan. Let me weave you a verse. Eat this! Nova, get them! I'm going in! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Witness the power! Everybody stand! You're toast! Out of the frying pan! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Let's play! Let me scribe! Shake it and... Access denied. For Rex Lapis! Written in the stars. Sketch! Can't handle your dream. Think you can get away? Yahoo! No touching. Access denied. Shadows of fate. Think you can bully me? Here we go. All hail. Time for takeoff. Let's play. Decided by destiny. Let me scribe. Sketch. Diana special. Born of ice and frost. Delve into destiny. No touching. Shadows. Blaze over. Here we go. Think you can get away? Fate is upon you. Look at you! Bring down, shake it, and access denied. All hail. Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Sketch. No touching. Illusion shattered. No, my sword. Let me weave you up. Eat this. Going in. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered. Let's light it up. Off we go. Adventure time. Ready in 9. Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up! At the frying pan, into the fire! Hey-ya!
Illusion shattered!
Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Ring cutter!
There is no escape! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Ineffa! They found you at...
My apologies.
Oh no, your memory's gone again.
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru.
So, are you her manufacturer?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
Promise me.
Malfunction.
Ineffa!
Looks like she's getting...
Can you guys tell us what all this is?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant.
Not cry.
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the...
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up
Trouble?
They made some big moves in Nodcry lately.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled...
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely...
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance? Ineffa saved us all.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Ineffa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find.
Oh! If so, then we just need to get...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something I know picked up, and as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memory.
Please explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking, but that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down. The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse. But I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machines. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what...
Perhaps coming to...
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel...
So, why don't you all stick around here and your ship got attacked? And since then...
Yeah, I was just thinking.
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our two minds.
Oh, yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptext.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this...
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I do.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird.
You're being very...
Am I? Tell me!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's because I fainted from your stupid... Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that... Who cares? The last few days really flew by. Do you think Anefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go! Do you think Nefa will like this gift we got her? See? See? It said yes!
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishiki or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Nefa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Nefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pot. All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta.
But what if she doesn't? Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nagcry have left to go home, it's just us left.
Already?
Dad says everyone back home is... He thought we should at least make sure Nefa wasn't getting any worse first. But now that it's been a few days, to be honest, I can kinda
Ah, no wonder. So, what about...
No, she's from Nagcry. She met my dad after he moved there. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so...
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know. You bet! And what she's up...
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that. Way too many of those mad machines.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time. Oh, really? Thanks, Tumaini.
Need a surfboard? Let's ride!
Threat eliminated.
Nefa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh?
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start...
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment.
where did you get Greatman from?
Yes, my cognition and language modules are recovering, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your flower? Flowers are plant reproductive organs. Understood. A flower-shaped machine component.
It doesn't have a function. It's
Cute little souvenir. But a cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing
Yes, exactly.
But is this not
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose,
Memento? Important memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. That's right, a souvenir. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours. Besides, I have no plan to go to war. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Archon doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you, so if you stay behind, and especially if you help... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge... Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their... All right, time to go. Some things are destined to cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place...
Hineva, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a...
Is it because you've been fighting for two...
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adi...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Memory data? So, what about...
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot
So, is this why you...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make...
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Woo! Whoa! The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa!
The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian
Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo! Whoa!
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal. The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Woo!
The biggest one in history.
Whoa! You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal. The biggest one in history.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal. The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal. The biggest one in history.
Woo! Whoa! Ah. Whew.
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Woo!
The biggest one in history.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Woo!
The biggest one.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew.
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach.
The biggest one in history.
Woo!
I need to find time to send
Whoa!
those
Whoa!
Saurian relics for appraisal.
Whew.
The biggest one in history. I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today.
Ready to ride.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have
Arieta, Amu, Joashin.
Huh? Inefa?
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Not Cry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry.
Huh?
Cognition module on all the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. If I do recover my memories, which time?
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it?
Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of but if you want my opinion, no matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how, I guess you could say it's wherever it is that your memories, of course, everyone.
Okay. Recorded under.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast... Rise with the sun!
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think of it.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And
Ancient history.
if you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi, after you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that...
Sovereign ruler.
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient... Wait, really? Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons. They had superior intelligence and greater authority, but one by one. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically...
What?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far...
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Chaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had after raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire. But that's as much as the legends say.
Oh, sorry. My You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was...
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are... It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, in the savage conflict and chaos that followed,
Jeez, what a bizarre...
I'm fine. This didn't...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, St. Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just...
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that's...
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her.
Remember, though, in essence, I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The point is, if Inefa really...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation?
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a...
Okay, you got us. Actually, Pachaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been... Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she...
Even if the past and
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. If Leonka was here, I have every confidence besides. Even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it.
Fine, fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back—
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon, you were supposed—
Oh, right, and Effa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven—
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform—
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Take me up! Bullseye!
Slow down! I'm gonna puke!
Yeah! Open fire!
Let's fly.
Target acquired. Activating.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Light of the blazing sun! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Going in!
You're toast!
Shine down! Let's ride!
Annihilation mode. Installation chamber deployed.
Teamwork is dreamwork! There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Defensive mode engaged. Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable.
Let's fall back.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. And Effa got—
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking. Even now.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language mod. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen—
More reconnecting.
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control.
They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went.
Why is it getting so...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with the Fatui invaded my territory, so the
Oh. So all...
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
They stole my privileges and...
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for...
Mirror of the Dawning...
Hypothesis. This appears to refer...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
I think... She wants me...
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So...
hold on. This automaton just attacked us. You say Inefa is the 11th...
Return to the...
Inefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory.
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory?
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting...
Excessive signal The signal should improve as we get closer.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret... The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just...
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here.
You're right. First things first. Look.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes.
Traveler, Inefa.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad...
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make... Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I...
Huh? Why did it stop moving?
Leroy, his portrait is hung up.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Inefa here too? Not that I don't trust her. You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived?
Hey, Chaska! Amu's ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Ad...
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Illusion shattered!
Burn it down!
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the Sovereign Ruler's territories!
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty...
Getting closer. Increased activity at Leonka sealed the...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still...
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Archon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after? All right then.
Chivalry will never die.
Ah! There she is! Inefa! Wait for us!
Huh?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to...
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the atomic. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the the 8th Sovereign Ruler, the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
The 8th Lord? You're...
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me.
Leonka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget.
How does forgetting everything...
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong. Each time you feel yourself turning your back on the path.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels,
it destroys your mind.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. But since you're rebooted, you began storing new memories.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all.
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system active privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! My boy's finished!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my fault.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We don't...
Yes. Installation chamber deployed.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign rule is mine.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
There is no escape! Preparing for dust-up. Cleanup sequence initiated. Rain outlines your fate.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it! Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Accelerating. Installation chamber deployed.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified, unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully... Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to...
Detected. They are...
Is that the 8th Lord?
No, this is just an ord...
Now calling. Access ma... Research Facility. Built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assume control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Huh? What was that? Get over there.
Now arriving at the central.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did...
Let's head through here. It'll take us...
Witness the power. Teamwork is dreamwork. Ha!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Let's light it up!
Cleanup sequence. Illusion shattered! Ha! Now you shall perish!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait. I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be I did everything you asked. Leaked the...
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Notcry just for you to find?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the
This time? No. No more.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank, and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town?
You have just one simple job left to do.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed If another staged attack on your family is out of the question.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to...
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for...
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town.
I think it's time.
Huh? Enefa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the gen...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movement.
Congratulations, Joshin.
You.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems and...
No one needs to get hurt. All we want is for your friend here, the former...
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the...
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets... That's where the sovereign ruler comes in.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon...
You never know!
You are only here because of me.
Finally, a voice of reason. Got a hand...
How do we know you won't just...
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3...
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them...
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath...
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful? Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? What?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done...
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control.
Enefa. Traveler.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, But you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against—
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mine goes—
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed— Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away.
So...
Yes. Although the curse she...
So that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work?
We sovereign ruler— In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge, and it is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon, and sent you out of Nat, but I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need.
Wow!
For the last two...
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms, and once you are whole again, I can repair the— If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago.
Whew, that was a lot to So, basically, there was a bad then. Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headed. Thanks! Paimon.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Besides that, I want to know...
I'm so sorry. It says in my comp, they're hardly the most scrupulous. I'm gonna rest here for a while. Oh, and
Defensive mode engaged. Installation chamber.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Ultimatum protocol. Accelerating.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 3. After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're...
Inefa!
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every...
In any case...
Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord if I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition...
Promise me.
It is. If that is the case...
Don't worry, Inefa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, and yet... Whenever...
As if it is being controlled...
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long... We meet again at last.
Do you think Inefa's okay?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the...
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Inefa! Why? Then whose voice is that?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid the priestess is long gone? I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. There is no dragon mother, for I am the almighty dragon lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here and...
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe.
Good and evil? I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign...
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not...
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me, especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! And you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! It is time to correct the injustice of the past! I would have severed and destroyed you on that 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extends. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently. Mirror of the dawning morn. But all is not lost. Lianka made a backup of the administrative privileges. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance! Wretched malfunction!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of
seconds is all I...
What? My core! No!
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this.
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, show us one final glimpse. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out, but if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revival! So be it! Welcome to your new home! Where we all shall be buried till the end of... Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? If so, even if we defeat her,
there is no escaping the destruction. Here in the depths is where you belong.
After 2,000 years in exile, our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the
I must...
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent yourself we are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these...
No. Somewhere in...
Maybe no single nation is our home.
exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Notcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Inefa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
That was along with the three gods who abandoned us! It can't be! It cannot be! It cannot be!
Farewell.
Inefa! You're cool.
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I'm calculating...
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake.
Estimated time to foundation...
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once...
Shilonin, be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonin said...
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress...
Oh! You unlocked...
No, they made it out on their own.
You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Inefa, it's good to have you...
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
How could... Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa tell us...
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priest...
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life and now...
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully...
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not up.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then I can't seek for a sensible... Instead,
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find...
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it.
So the Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot!
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything. We welcome everyone. From old friends...
Go and find...
I think... Here it is.
So then, what's the code?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I...
Wait, hold on. 1, 2...
Yes. The sender said, the most...
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little... What's with the firecracker?
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about... Anyway, I'm sure...
me in mind. Adventure time! Off we go!
A lowly disciple of the Adeptus Streetwear Rambler. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you encounter any difficulties outdoors, then let me help you. Oh, by the way, I brought some fried radish balls with me. Help yourself. Don't eat too many, though. Too much oily stuff is hard work for your body. If you're still hungry, I also brought a freshly washed radish and some vinegar. So I could make you a shredded radish salad if you want.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming day.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave?
Yeah, come on, Traveler.
And most importantly, how...
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving.
You sure? Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Chaska, Iansa.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique.
Wait, so robots like massage?
All right, enough with.
Woohoo!
Vevsara.
About time I met.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on this time.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This...
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around.
In that case, probably...
The moon? You mean... that...
Negative. I was referring to...
Oh, what?
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notcry.
That must be Nasha Town up...
That is correct, Paimon. It is...
Oh! Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties! Huh? Is something up?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Tevat.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up, but just now, setting foot on this land.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Kuva...
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notcry. That is correct. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us, modern geological surveys and meteorite studies
So, when you mentioned being able... Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your...
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, negative.
Hey, it's okay if you can't... Let's just do what we've always done.
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure.
Like we've crossed another... boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better. Not cr... It just occurred to Paimon. If we were...
The guild is located in Nasha Town.
Huh? What in Tevat looks kinda like a...
That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Notcry.
A Kuhenki?
Indeed it does.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsari? Huh. The moon?
Indeed it does. According to the Frostmoon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess. Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to...
Wow!
Correct. At some point...
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.